Good evening. First, I think both Rose and I would like to thank you for letting us present our trip to Iste without actually making the long drive into the board meeting for what we hope will be a short presentation. To start with, I think both of us would agree that just preparing for Iste and looking through the number of sessions we could attend was completely overwhelming. And we went in not really knowing what we were in for. When we got there, the amount of people was overwhelming. Um, the size of the convention itself was just, I guess, something we hadn't expected. Both of us have been to NITA numerous times, and this is NITA times 100. I had done some reading up on the conference before we left, and one of the things they suggested was first-time conference goers might want to attend playground sessions rather than some of the lecture sessions. And that's kind of what Rose and I did. The playground sessions let us talk to presenters in a more face-to-face one-on-one setting. We were able to actually use some of the items, say for the maker spaces, try those out, see what we liked, what we didn't like, and gather a lot of information in a really short period of time. And we did this for a majority of our conference. We were also able to listen to some really great motivational speakers that got us excited for this upcoming school year. So what Rose and I have done is created this s'more, which is a flyer, and it kind of gives you an overview of the areas where we felt we learned the most at Iste. If you look through it, and we will provide you with the link, so if you want, you can look closer at it. But the big thing that they really pushed at Iste was the growth mindset and asking our students and our teachers to improve rather than stay in a stagnant state. Not to be afraid to fail, to work and fail and try again when something doesn't go your way. And I really think that that is something that we need to push to both our students and our staff this next year. Breakout EDU was something that I had seen at NITA and became really interested in, and actually bought my own box this summer and have been messing around with it and cannot wait to use it in the library this fall. I think I will have a ton of excited kids once we get started with that. Makerspaces is also a huge movement. Both Rose and I have used the STEM and STEAM idea in our classrooms, and they've been a huge hit with the kids. I'm hoping to make makerspaces a more permanent part of the elementary library where kids can come in and create and just use their brains to invent and create some exciting things. Coding is also extremely popular. We have explored that a little bit, and I hope to explore that more this next year. Building on the fact that so many of our students absolutely love to game, gamification is on a huge uprise in the classroom. And basically, it's turning the content you teach every day into more of a game-like setting. This is something I really hope that we can interest some of our teachers into trying out, and I think it will become really popular, especially with those kids who really aren't in love with the traditional method of learning. Next, we have digital storytelling, and this is just taking the traditional method of storytelling and bumping it up a notch with the inclusion of technology, whether it be music or video, any way to enhance the story by using technology. I hate to say that the favorite thing we learned about during the conference was from a vendor, but I actually think it might be. We talked to the creators of the writing project and absolutely fell in love with this writing tool. And we cannot wait to introduce it to our staff next year. It will help our kids with the writing process in so many ways and help our teachers understand how our kids are working through the writing process. I really look forward to working with the teachers and also updating you guys on how this tool is working in our classrooms. Maybe some of the most fun we had was during the Simple K-12's 40 free app session. And part of that was because both Rose and I won this cute pair of Blue Bunny slippers. But also we got some great insight into some apps, and we hope to include those in some professional development this fall and have our teachers try out these apps and then teach them to one another. Digital portfolios is something we've been talking about for the last year, and I really hope to put those in place this year. I think it will help our students, our parents, and our teachers see our kids' growth not only from quarter to quarter, but from year to year. One of the most important sessions we probably attended was on copyright. I think in the last year I've really become more aware of copyright and things that we need to do within our school to remain in compliance with copyright laws. This is something I really hope to bring to the teachers' attention this fall so that they all can also be in compliance with these laws. We think what we've learned at Iste will really help make the Blend Ed pilot that we are starting this fall a success. We also hope to reignite the excitement that our teachers had when we first began the one-to-one initiative, getting them to really have fun using technology and the iPads in their classrooms. I think we all had a great time at Iste and we definitely learned a lot. I cannot wait to work with the teachers this fall and hopefully bring some of that excitement into their classrooms. And I can't wait to see what they do, what they can create this year.